Hello, guys. Jeremy here. Um, uh, I'm really sorry for no video on Tuesday. I deeply apologize. I had every intention of filming on Tuesday, but there was a book release that I was super excited for. Like, super excited for. Um, and so I went out to try to get it because it was officially published on Tuesday. I went to my local Target. They did not have it out yet, and they didn't know when they were going to be getting it. So then I go to my local Walmart because normally they always have this author's works there. I go there. They had 5 copies. I was like, "Oh, great, great! They have it. This is wonderful." Every single copy they had was damaged. I'm not going to spend $20 for a hardcover and walk away with a damaged book. I'm just not. It's already bad enough that I put up with that with from Amazon. I play surgery a little bit and I can tolerate some little nicks and things, but I just could not put up with that. So it came out and I'm going to show you, and it's so awesome. It's my favorite author of all time. So I don't know if I've ever said that, but this author is my favorite. And here it is. Chain of Thorns by Cassandra Clare. I love Cassandra Clare so much. I love her books. I've been reading her books for 12 years and she's never disappointed me once. I may have had some slight disappointing things from City of Heavenly Fire, but I think that's because it took me so long to get through. So I read that book literally over 2.5 years, and this is the final book to her Last Hour series. So we're going to switch the camera around and I'm going to show you the gorgeousness. So this is the spine, and it is just as big and fat as all of her other books. This is actually my least favorite cover of this series. It's still a gorgeous cover and all, but it is definitely my least favorite book of the favorite cover of the series. It's a huge brick. It is 778 pages. It's gorgeous. Now, this might be hard to see, but hopefully you can see it. It has this like rose, and I really love that. And it, oh my gosh, I cannot wait. However, I haven't read a single book of this series, but it's okay because now that the last book is out, I can read them. So we're gonna come over here. So whenever Cassie finishes up a series, they always do something really special with the dust jacket. And there's always this one has a reversible jacket, and I think this is James Herondale. I think, but don't quote me. I have not read the series yet, so um, I think I think that cuts me a little bit of credit here. Yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous, and it's gonna go perfect with my 2 huge Cassie Clare bookshelves. So I'm super excited to have her book out. I, what literally dawned on me the other day is the fact that this book is the 20th Shadowhunter book that has been published. 21 if you count the illustrated, or not the illustrated, the Shadowhunter's Codex, but it's not really a book. It's more a book of about the world and about the demons and the monsters and things like that. So I can definitely say that I'm getting back into her books, especially now with this book release just coming out, and she has now completed 4 completed Shadowhunter series now: the Infernal Devices, the Last Hours, the Mortal Instruments, and the Dark Artifices. And I am super fucking excited to read them. So my video that was supposed to be going up was going to be this. I was going to show you guys this book and kind of fangirl over it, and then I was going to show you what I was currently reading. Well, all of those books that I was reading, I have completely stopped reading because the book I am currently reading, I haven't started it yet, but I will be starting it on I'm really really busy with this week from with work right now. And I don't really have time to sit down with a big giant thick book right now. So I will be starting. Sitting on the floor is so not a good idea right now. Lady Midnight. I feel like I owe this book to be read first, because I've had this one for 6 years. 6 years. I've had this book for 6 years, and I've had the entire series for 4 years. That's really bad. I don't know why I've waited so long. I don't know why I've stayed away from her world for so long. I literally read City of Heavenly Fire at least 6 or something years ago. I finished it in like 2016. So yeah, it's been a very long time since I've read one of her books. But what can you do? So I will be reading this hunk of bookish love. I'm going to start this on Monday. I have a couple ideas for this week for Monday's video. Um, I know I'm going to do a series review, somewhat, on a TV show, and it's probably my favorite feel good show of all time. I watch it literally every single day, every night when I get off work. That's the show I watch, and I just really enjoy it. So I will be reading this book, and I'm so excited to dive into Lady Midnight. I've wanted to read it for literally years. Um, but that is what I'm reading, and but you'll have to kind of cut me a little slack on, this book is very, very long, 668 pages. I'm going to take it a chapter at a time, and I'm going to try to read as much as I can every day. This book is probably going to take me a few weeks to get through because that is a very long book, but you guys will always get videos on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I do really apologize for no video on Tuesday. I apologize. I will try to make sure that there's always videos filmed. In fact, I'm probably going to be pre-filming them and pre-uploading them, even if I don't have time, because I love that new feature that they have for YouTube. I think that's great, especially if you have a busy week. You can just film them, and then you can actually upload them and schedule them to be uploaded on a certain day at a certain time. I think that is a wonderful feature, because sometimes we live busy lives, and it's a great way to upload a video where you don't really have to worry about that. So, but yeah, that is the book I will be, quote unquote, reading. I'm slowly, I started reading Slammed by Colleen Hoover, and I made it about a chapter in. And so far, I really like the writing. I have like 20 of her books, and I've never read any of them. So I thought it was time to read them. I know that's really bad, but I've been reading a lot of other stuff. So, and since Colleen Hoover is the craze these days, and I've always really wanted to read a lot of her titles, so now would be the perfect time. So, and then I'm listening to The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller on audiobook. I've read that book so many times on my own, and I bought the audiobook for a sale one time. It was like $9 for a sale, for the audiobook for a weekend, so I picked it up years ago, and I just never listened to it. The audiobook narrator is fantastic. So, yeah, so this is today's weird video, and I will talk to you guys very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I will talk to you guys on Monday. Bye.